Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How we doing? Hope you guys are well. So today, this is going to be part 2 to the update 0.17.5. What are we doing today? Well, we're going to go ahead and check out the bounty hunt. So hopefully, once we see the board, there it is. We've got a little hunt that we can go on. What we need to find is a tukula at the ash grove. Okay, so we've got some pretty neat rewards, as you can see there at the bottom. And from here, well, basically we're going to go head out to the ash grove and find ourselves a little bounty hunt. So this is going to be interesting. It's going to be different. I mean, we'll see how it goes with all that good stuff happening behind it, but it's going to be different. I mean, it's different to the normal bounty hunts that we've done beforehand with hunting animals. So yeah, we'll see exactly how we're going to go with it. Now, quick disclaimer, guys. I already pre-did this video beforehand, and unfortunately, for whatever reason, my audio did not sync up. So all the talking that I did in the video, unfortunately, has gone because I just don't have it with me. So apologies on that one there. What I'm going to do is I'm currently voicing over this as we speak. So hopefully what I do here is going to replicate for the most part here. Anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm just checking the dovecote. I am explaining in regards to the smuggler. Now, with the smuggler, you do need the dovecote in order for the smuggler to appear. It doesn't necessarily tell you that it's in the dovecote or anything like that. But once you have the dovecote built, then you've got that ability to find the smuggler. Now, we will find out if we do get the smuggler in this video. Not too sure, but we will suss it out. But anyway, I believe he pops up randomly. I'm not too sure if any of you guys have actually found it before on your own. Let us know in the comments actually. Have you guys seen the smuggler? What does it take for the smuggler to appear, and what does he have? More importantly, that's what we want to find out. Anyway, what I'm doing here at the moment is I'm trying to find myself a bow that we can take along to go through to the ash grove. Now, not knowing this straight away, but I did need to craft another bow, which you'll find that I do in a moment's time, that I realized myself after going through a few of the bows here. So as you can see, I'm just sort of going through and cycling one for the other, seeing if that works. And obviously we find out that we don't. So I did have to craft one. But luckily for me, I actually did have all the resources here ready to go, and we got ourselves the bow straight away. So here I'm going over to the workstation to find this out, as you can see. So it's a composite longbow is what we needed. So that's pretty much what I needed to grab. Thankfully, I had the materials. Finish it off real quickly and we'll head over to the ash grove in a moment, but let's go ahead and grab that composite longbow. It's actually not a bad weapon. I mean, I think it was about 493 hit points that it takes, which is good. So quest updated, here we go. And we're gonna head out of here. And I'm realizing that I left my horsey behind. I always like to go to the horse, or go to the stable, I guess, to grab the horse before I leave my zone, but you know, that's just me, I guess. And yeah, I've got a few items here that I forgot to drop off, so I'm going to be dropping those off now and then fill up horsey there. So yeah, as you can see, I'm trying to find some some spare inventory spots so I can just dump a few things here and there before we can get our venture on the way for the day. Okay, and I think I go to the broken cart over here, which I do, and I drop a few other bits and pieces in here, and then I think we get going from there after. I think I deleted an item. I think it's that one there that we delete. Yep, didn't need it. Boom, done. And I think actually this time around, I think I used the door to get out of here. There we go. And we are out. So this is interesting, going over to the ash grove itself and seeing what type of bounty that we're going to be having ourselves here. Now I did say this actually in the video. I was wondering how bad or how full on the Ashgrove is going to be. Now only because the Ashgrove, Maple Grove, always notorious for NPC animals running in and having just, I don't know, an annoying impact on your experience when you're playing the game. But that's what sets it apart. That's what makes it more difficult. That's what makes it more challenging, which is good. I think they've got the balancing right for this now, for zones in general, hunts, bounties, all that sort of good stuff. So, which is good. So we're heading along over to here. So far, so good. So this is our second question mark that we found. We're going to head up a little bit north here. That's our third one. Now we're going to go over to the east. What I'm hoping for is trying to make sure that I get myself by with unscathed, but unfortunately, as you can see, I've got the PRC here. That's really annoying, but we'll get some of its hide as well, which is great. And we're going to head up a little bit further up here. Now I'm going to have to be careful because I don't want to aggravate all of these fellas here, but guess what do? I aggravate a lot. Here we are. Okay. Just got to heal up and we keep moving on. There's the next question mark. So this is the fourth question mark, even before finding the animal in question as well, which is, I mean, I guess that's what makes it a little bit harder for us to, you know, to complete our mission. So the hunt, that is. So we'll go over this way and we will check out what else is there to be. Do we find the bounty hunt? There we go. As you can see in the minimap there, he's got over 5,000 hit points. This fella, he is full on. And look, he actually comes and attacks you now. See, they never used to do that. So they never used to do that before. They used to run away as soon as you do one hit and then you have to go chase them. If you're lucky, you'll get 2 hits out of them. For this one here, I was actually happy that you got a few hits in before they take off, which is kind of good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to obviously try and find the next question mark so we can, I guess, whoop, there comes a Texas Jag, before we move on to the next, I guess, part of this bounty hunt. So I keep saying bounty hunt because I think it's just the easiest way of saying it. It is an animal hunt, but it is what it is. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm just trying to find the next question mark so we can continue on with the hunt itself. So we're going up north a little bit further up here. Nothing just seems to be here. And anything around there? No, there is not. And one thing I want to touch on as well is how the hunts differ now as per the developer notes from the update. They mentioned that you have to move locations. So that's going to be interesting for you guys as well, especially if you haven't done a hunt before. So as you'll probably find in the video, you'll see it soon, of course, but once we've gone and found ourselves the next animal tracks that we can find, which I think it's up here, which it is, there it is. So once we find that, we can go to the next, I guess the next point in this. So we're going to head back down south. Don't want to aggravate any of these fellas here, don't need to. So let's just continue to move on. And you know what, the Tukula looks very reminiscent of the red links there, as you've just seen in the camera shot. Okay, so we need to go southeast. And let's see how far you are, my friend. Okay, let's continue our way through. And we get a double attack. Always do. And being trigger happy as well at the same time. Okay, let's move our way through. Let's just be careful. My dude's hungry, so let's just go ahead and quickly eat up. Okay, so this is the next question mark. So we're going to head back the way we go. Now what I'd rather do is I'd rather go around the long way so I don't have to deal with any enemies. Less degradation on my armor and my weapons, so there's always that. And oh, there he is. Cool, so in the left hand corner, here we go. Okay, shoot, keep going. He hits you once, he hits you twice, and then he fails after you hit him that time again. We've got 1,048 left hit points. Now, this is the next part. The, what do you call it? The quest has actually changed. So track down Takula at the Maple Forest. So the Ash Grove has disappeared now. So yeah, we've got an NPC trying to attack us. We'll take a few of his stuff as well at the same time. Why not, Mr. Nero? Thank you very much. Just in case, I'll grab some of the bits and pieces. Okay, so from here, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, okay, now we have to go into the Maple Forest. As I was about to go to the Maple Forest, I noticed that there was a question mark over there. So I go over, I check it out, and this is what happens. Okay, so animal has ran away. Need to check the Maple Forest. So how cool is that? So it actually tells you, okay, you've done all you can in this zone. He's taken off. Where you need to go now is to the next zone, which is the Maple Forest. So that's what we're going to do, guys. So we're going to head over to that Maple Forest here. And we will hopefully continue tracking our Takula hunt. Hopefully I've pronounced that right. Takula, I don't know. But that's how I've sort of pronounced it. And I'm sure you guys have a different way of pronouncing things as well. So yeah, there's that. Alrighty. So here we are, Maple Forest. See how well we go with this one here. And waiting for us to load through. There we go. Alrighty. Here we go. There's a question mark right off the bat, which is good. Got to take down these two fellas here because there's no other way to do the tracking without disturbing those two. So, okay, so northeast, it's nearby. That's always a good sign. Now over here, I figured I could try and be sneaky deaky, get away from the piazza up here. Thought I can go right up to the top and just sneak my way through, but I'm going to find out in a sec that this is going to block my way. And as you can see, now I wasn't going to get any of the hemp or anything like that. That's not what I wanted to do today. I really wanted to focus down and do this hunt. So that's what we're here to do right now. So I'm just making sure that I've got the right, I'm moving around in the right areas. I'm finding the right question marks and everything else, so which is good. Okay, so we have another one further up here, as you can see now, coming into the mini-map screen. So I'm going to take down these wolves. There we go. And see exactly where I need to go. Now, a little bit difficult because you've got a lot of obstructions here as well, but you can sort of see to the right of you in that little frame there. And he managed to aggro me as well, which was annoying. So as you can see on the left hand side, there's some of the tracks there. So I'm sort of veering off a little bit just to find a way, well, the best way without attracting too many enemies. So we're just going to move around the map here real quick and find the best possible way to get through. But, you know, as always, I will have a aggravation from an enemy, like you see there. There we go. So I make my way through here. And I've got a grizzly over there, so we'll just get out of his way. There is a safe, which really annoys me. Every time that I don't have my wagon with me, there is a safe, which is really annoying because I really would love to take the safe and see what has changed, if it's worth doing, utilizing your wagon and going through all those oats. So yeah, there's that as well, but it is what it is. Now I'm just going over here real quickly just to see if there was any question marks over here for a minute to suss out, which there isn't. So we're going to move away, move back, and hopefully we will find this very soon. Now I did get these guys aggravated onto me, so I'll do away quickly with these guys. Not an issue. easy as you like. And I'm just going to double back real quick. So trying to work out whereabouts this tukula is. So I sort of retrace my steps a little bit. I've noticed that it skews off a little bit further to the left, so I'm going to make sure that I'm going to go to the left and see if the next tracks, or even Tukula himself or herself, who knows if it's a he or she, is going to be situated at. So I sort of come up here, suss it out, he gets aggravated, I do away with him, keep going, and I sort of move around here a little bit, trying to find out where this next footprints are, or the tracks are, I should say rather. But so far I haven't had too much luck with this. And as we sort of go around here, I noticed it in the little right hand corner, it's just there. So I'm going to have to take down a grizzly to get to it, which is fine. But we do that right now. And boom, hit him as he's on his hind legs and he topples over. I love when I do that. I reckon it's kind of cool when you get the last shot in, he's on his hind legs, and then boom, he just falls backwards. That's just me, I just like the animation with that. It's good timing as well, by the way. Okay, and here comes another furious wolf. And I took down the deer in my frantic shooting. There we go. And here is another question mark. Okay, and we're going to go back the other way now with the tracking. Now it's weird because the tracks sort of go away in the water and they don't sort of really truly replicate themselves as you sort of come out the other side. So a little bit annoying, but we do get to our destination soon enough as I'm sort of going backwards and forth here. Okay, so I do want to check down here real quickly just in case. I wouldn't have thought that it would be in this little cluster, but you got to rule everything out, so I may as well just go in and do what I need to do here. And as is always, you do get those pesky NPCs annoying you. And then here we go. So here comes the final bout, and for some reason I had aggroed the Madara here, and even though that I did that, the Tukula aggravated onto me and came for me as well. So he doesn't necessarily run away at the sight of you, which I found interesting as well. So you would think from the previous hunts that it's going to be the same type of mechanic. If they see you, they're going to bolt. In this case, he actually came and attacked me, and then I was still able to kill him, which was good. So I didn't want to waste any more time with that, so I did want to jet out of the zone. Not before I looted a few chests anyway. But yeah, I found that very, very interesting, the fact that he still attacks you even though that he sees you. So it still gives you an opportunity to lay a few hits into him, and you still get the HP down, which is great. So from here, I feel now that we've gone to the second zone, I don't know if he goes back into the original zone, in this case the Ash Grove, which it could be a possibility. I guess that's something that we could always try out as well. You might want to hit him once, let him go, runs over to the next zone, and then that's it. And then see what happens in the second zone if he continues to stay in the zone, or he runs back to the original zone. That I'm not too sure, but at least you go from one zone to another. You'd still need to use a little bit more energy and things like that to go from one place to another. So it's a little bit more on you as well. You still have a generous amount of time to finish off the hunt as well. So it's not like you're on a very time pressure schedule or anything like that. So do put that into perspective as well. I feel like it's probably a good fine balance, especially with the difficulty. So if you're over level 80, you're going to be doing a lot of these in the south. If you haven't unlocked the south, you're obviously going to be doing it in the main part of the map. So depending on where that would be. Okay, so we're in town now. I'm going to go see our old mate Nick. He's going to give us our rewards. And I did explain this in the previous video too, but all the rewards that you get now do come in your inventory. You can't go into your stash or anything like that, which is annoying. So it is what it is. Just make sure that you've got some free empty spots so you can accommodate all of that before you go and get your rewards. Now check out this. This is pretty good. I actually really like that jacket. I can't wait to get the rest of that set. So I've got the complete set. I'm sure that some of you guys have that as well. So yeah, there's that. And what I'm going to do as well is, because I finished off the bounty hunt, the raiders, I annoyed them that much, so they attacked the base. I was able to defend it. As you would have seen at the beginning of the video, they were all sitting there lying about. We're going to go over and we're going to go get that stash, and that's pretty much going to be the end of this video. So once I find that, he's all the way on the other side, of course, as you do. And unfortunately nothing popped up in regards to the smuggler or anything like that, so nothing there, which is a bit annoying, but like I said, it is what it is. So we're going to travel over and we're going to get ourselves the good stash. And of course I've ran out of energy and horsey energy as well, so you know, your boy's got to invest in some coin here to get to the end of this. There we go. Alright, so real quick, we're not going to be taking too long with this. Watchman, you've got nothing on us here. Boom, done. And we'll see what's inside here. Hopefully we get some pretty cool stuff, but we'll see. There we go. So the usual suspects. I'm going to take all the important stuff that I feel that I need, and then I'll ditch whatever I don't need after that. But yeah, so guys, let me know in the comments what you thought about this one here. Interesting bounty hunt now, so these animal hunts are really cool. I'm really enjoying these. So if you guys are, I don't know, if you guys are interested, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, let me know your thoughts about this, seeing the hunt now properly. Is this something that you guys are going to be doing moving forward? Are you not going to be doing it? Let me know in the comments. Is it worth your time? Is it not? These are some of the questions that I want to hear from you guys. But I appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out this video. So thank you so much, guys. But pretty much we are done here, so I'm going to get out of here. So thank you all for watching. Make sure, as I said once more, subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alrighty guys, take it easy.